Hey Daphne, as I was telling you, you did an absolutely fantastic job last Wednesday. So just going over your stroke here. So we're seeing you entering in, you're pushing a little bit still down, too much down on the water as opposed to focusing back. But what I really want to focus on here is your roll. See how much here on your roll you roll when you breathe, but here's how much roll you have when you don't breathe. So there's a pretty drastic difference. You see how you open up majorly when you do your breaststroke? You should roll that much each and every time. So I really want you to think about when you're not breathing, trying to really reach and roll and get that body going from side to side, but it's not too bad. Underwater though here, this is great. Look at how high you are sitting in the water. Nice even kick. Oh, you got a little bit of a scissor kick there, but keep those legs moving. That looks great. Head position is ideal. Hitting sort of halfway up that swim cap, which is absolutely perfect. Here in slow motion, just what I was talking about, you're entering in and well, not too deep, but you could go a little bit higher, but you don't want to push down. So you can see how you're coming through in the stroke. Your hand goes in, and when you breathe, your hand goes in, and you start pushing down on the water as you're breathing. And so you really are losing that stroke when you're taking a breath. So you really want to focus on keeping that arm out front when you're breathing, and you shouldn't start the stroke until your head's coming back into the water. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is your recovery. So as we go here from the underwater shot, we're going to come up above the water here in a second, and I want to talk about what your arms are doing here with the recovery, because we talked about it before, that here, you can see this shot here, you can see how you're driving forward, how your hand is at the same height as your elbow, and it really should be elbow high, hand low. So you can see here from the back side how low your elbow is, and your hands are always pretty much at the same height. You want elbow high, hand low, okay? I think working on that will really help it. And here's just a side shot of it. I took this shot to show you your breath. Still over rotating, which is making you pause here, and as I was telling you before, you're turning your head too late in the stroke. Turn your head a little bit early. Otherwise, fantastic job.